Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olive Geese or Olivia, and I was just going to show you how I set up a Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal, but I call it the Coven of the Traveling Journal. So I went to Barnes & Noble and got this Good Expressions Tomo River Paper notebook because I wanted the paper to be kind of thin so that when we bulk it up, it wouldn't, destroy the spine in a way. Here are some ground rules, basically just asking that people don't tear out stuff or leave the sticky notes that I have, and I'll kind of explain the sticky notes, and just be kind to themselves and one another. And I decorated the border with a bunch of stickers, just making sure that, communication is key. I have a group chat with those on TikTok, so we're gonna get into the pages now. The washi sample page is where people could put washies. And then we have a sticker dump page a couple of sticker dump pages where people could just put down random stickers. And as you see, I have the post-it notes there for a reason. The Halloween playlist, I made those little iPods in Photoshop. I Photoshopped them. And a fall bucket list. The sticky notes are to help people, inspire people, and when they receive the journal, they know the layout. I think oftentimes when you do a journal like this, you want to kind of even it out. So with these sticky notes, I was able to kind of put the prompts down so that people knew what page was what. This is a fall TBR. So these are books that I planned to read for this season, and I kind of decorated it, and I made sure that there was two spreads, 4 pages, so that there's plenty of room for people. I also have a fall Halloween recommendations page where this is podcast, films, TV show, just anything that didn't quite fit, like a book or the songs. Favorite fall beverage. We have Halloween costumes past and present. For 1 year, a couple years ago, I was Thorn from the Hex Girls, and I put a picture in the costume just in case people didn't get it. And then that's also another page for that. I have fears. I'm afraid of rodents and spiders, so I put that there. I put an add a ghost with a haunted house background to kind of make a simple page that people could add to that didn't require too much effort. We have vampires and bats as another page. I have monochromatic orange. So these last couple pages, they're all black, all orange, all green, Halloween stickers or washi or paper that kind of are all green. And so the pages will look all the same color. This is a vision board. So I put down some things that that's how I want to visualize autumn. And I made that a few pages. So think of it as like a Pinterest board, if you will. So after the autumn board, we have Halloween traditions. And I wrote a little bit about Halloween traditions that I have or have had since I was a kid. And I thought it would be interesting to read about other people's Halloween traditions or what makes Halloween feel Halloween to them. I have vintage Halloween, and I put a sticker and a postcard there. I do like the vintage Halloween aesthetic. I have Memento Mori, which is a page that I thought would be cool to see through the cemetery. Taking pictures of graveyards or whatnot. We have Creepy Carnival and Pumpkin Spice. I have favorite Halloween candy, which I decorated the border with a bunch of Halloween candy stickers that I had using the ransom note letters. I put favorite fall treats. Now these are things that wouldn't be candy, like your caramel apples. For me, it's the Big B apple cider chai or their cider. And I made a few pages for that just in case people wanted to put pictures. Here's where I have the bingo card and why I have, again, more post-it notes so you could see where your bingo card was. They could decorate it, they can mark it however they wanted to, and I put a post-it note so everybody had their own bingo card and could decorate it however much they wanted to. I had what's your favorite scary movie, an extra bingo card, an extra blank space, but what's your favorite scary movie for me in the past couple of years have been The Substance and Sinners. I have this beautiful paper that I liked as like a witchy thing, and then I had a roll call, sorry, where you could put your picture or a drawing of yourself, and then also familiars. So that's like a witch, witchy theme. I went with my dog, who passed away unfortunately, but I also have a gratitude page because it's autumn still. It's not just Halloween. We have a haunted house page, more haunted house, pumpkin, apple orchard was an idea I had. And then there's like an about me page. So I have like my death row meal was one thing that I thought would be an interesting prompt. Like, what would I eat if I were like the last meal of my life? Or I had the dream fall trip, which for me would be Salem, Massachusetts. I'm sure that many people who are interested in Halloween, their dream is to go to Salem. So I marked each person's with a sticky note so that people knew where their page would be. This is just a random Beetlejuice page because Beetlejuice is one of my favorite Halloween movies and just one of my favorite movies. And I added these Mad Libs because I had a whole book of Halloween Mad Libs, and I stuck in a few and thought that each person could add a couple words and decorate around it so that it'd be like kind of a fun story, a fun activity that, I think is relatively random. Like a trick or treat bag, a Halloween watch list, but I did the Mad Libs thing to kind of be a little bit different in these traveling journals. Then I have a this or that, would you rather. I was going to make my own, but I found these on Pinterest and I just printed them out because it was far more easier. And then I have a wish list. So like, what is something that you're wanting to buy? Like, is it makeup? Is it a sweater like Rory Gilmore's? Is it Halloween decorations? I have a jack-o'-lantern page for jack-o'-lanterns. After the jack-o'-lantern, we have skeletons and skulls, a few autumn leaves. I kind of left this page blank, so I have a bunch of blank pages where people could fill their own spreads. I kind of left that empty because I wasn't sure the rest of the book, how the rest of the journal would work. And there is a little witch trick-or-treat bag, or those old vintage, where I put in some stickers where people could leave ephemera. And I would recommend doing in the back of your traveling journal. These were prompts that I had where if you were looking for inspiration and you didn't know what to put in the blank pages or an about me page, that would be prompt ideas. Also, people could take those prompt ideas and use them for their own. So like creating a Halloween party, a dopamine menu for fall. That was kind of a trending thing on TikTok journal community. Writing a book or movie review. All these ideas, how to create a spooky atmosphere, collage a spooky atmosphere, like and I have some pen test pages in the back. So I think it's important to have some pen test pages if you're doing a project like this. I really enjoyed making this project and I can't wait to receive the completed journal. Thanks for watching.